Hi there, great ones. This is going to be your language lesson, and we are going to look at our at and et words, and we're also going to read Mert Farm. I would like you to decide whether you want to use a paper in a book or a whiteboard. If you write on paper, you're going to need crayons, and with your whiteboard, you can just fetch your whiteboard marker for me and something to wipe it with. Even an old sock will work. Right. So if you decide to use your whiteboard, you're just going to work on your whiteboard, and as we finish the work, you're just going to wipe it off. If you're going to use paper or a book, I want to remind you quickly of how we fold our page. So your page will be in front of you like that. Then you're going to fold it in half. So fold it up, straighten it out with your hand. And then fold it up again. So fold it in half again. Right, and now you fold it in half twice. And now you're going to open it, and you've got your folds like we always fold it in class. Okay, now we're going to start. So have your crayons ready or your whiteboard marker with your whiteboard. Our first activity is going to be at and it. You are going to decide which one you want to use. Look at the picture, decide what the word is, and then you choose whether you're going to put at on the end or whether you're going to put et on the end. So let's start. Have your whiteboard or your page ready for me. I'm starting with the first one, and I'm going to say the word to you. Mat. Mat. So you write the word on your whiteboard for me. Decide whether you're going to choose at or et. Right underneath that, you've got another picture, and that is a net. 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 You can write that down for me. Here's our next one. Jet. 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 Write that down on your whiteboard. And then our last one, rat. 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 Right, if you worked on paper, then your page would look like that, and yeah, you can play teacher today, so you can tick your own work. So tick your work. If you worked on paper, it will look like that. Mat, net, jet, and rat. And on the whiteboard, it would look like that, so you can tick that for me as well if you want to. Right, and yeah, I've put the answers in for you, and you can read with me. So put your finger on the mat word for me, and we're going to start over there. Mat, mat. Net, net. Jet, jet. Rat, rat. Right, now I am going to look at our reading page. We are reading all about Mert Farm today. I'm going to read it. It's going to be my turn first, and after I read it with you, I'm going to put the same page on for you, and mum and dad can just pause the screen, and then you can practice your reading with them sitting next to you. So it's first my turn, and then it's going to be your turn. Are you ready? Put your finger on the first word, and let's go. This is Mert Farm. Farmer Green lives on Mert Farm. Foof, Ben and Neb are sheepdogs. Neb and Ben help on the farm. This morning, Ben and Neb ran up the hill. They help round up the sheep. Farmer Green checks on the sheep. Good sheep. The dogs rest on the back of the truck. Right now it's going to be your turn. Please remember to ask Mum and Dad to pause the screen for you so you can practice properly. Right now I want you to fetch your whiteboard marker again, or your book, whatever you want to write in. And I am going to ask you your tricky words just like we do in class. So you're going to write your words next to each other for me. And if you run out of space, remember we carry on underneath. And super duper, golden rule, finger spaces in between. Open your Cokies and here comes your first word. I. The. Me. He. We. Be. I want to be an astronaut. Be. Tricky word to. Do. She. All. Are. They are all my friends. Are. And your last one is was. Right now you are going to play teacher and you're going to check your own work so you can tick if you like. This is how your board should look. So Mum and Dad can pause the screen for you if you want a little bit more time to tick your work. Here we have the same tricky words as what we just wrote, and you can once again ask Mum and Dad to pause the screen for you so you can practice reading it as well. That is our sentence and that's how your board should look. And here I've typed it out for you and I want you to read it with me. So take your finger and put it on the first word. And go. The frog hops to the pond. And there we go, our lesson's done. See you later. Bye bye.